Hey guys! So today I thought I would sit my ass down during this boring ass quarantine and finally do my brow tutorial, which has been my most requested video from my followers. So that's gonna be fun. So let me tell you a little bit about my brow journey. I mean, as you can see, they're nothing special. I mean, personally, the only thing I like about my brows is the shape. And they are way too sparse and way too light. I've had a love-hate relationship with them ever since I started filling them in. So I think a lot of people my age can also relate to this story. When I was younger, I was obsessed with Jennifer Aniston and Friends, and in the 90s it was so popular just to have these super tiny little thin brows, and that's what I wanted, so I overplucked, as I'm sure a lot of other girls my age did. And yeah, so here we are. This is what I'm left with. My technique is a mix of Nikki tutorials and Nikki makeup. So I watched both these videos and I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. And I took parts from both that really worked for me. And that's how I got to my brows today. I mean, I was looking at photos of myself last year and I was just like, holy shit. How did I let myself walk around like that? And I'm sure a year from now I'll be like, oh my god, what was I doing? Because I find that brows are always changing, the style. So I'm just gonna first tell everyone which products I use. So I use a pomade, powder, and then I also use these two Glossier products that will change your freaking life. They changed mine and I don't know how I ever lived without them. This is a 24-hour super brow in medium brown. This is what it looks like. Kind of like shit. There it is. And the back is messed up. I don't know what shade it is. I'm pretty sure it's just dark brown. Or brown. I don't know. Sorry. And these are the products that changed my life. So this is the Glossier Brow Flick. And it has a little flick pen thingy. It's like an eyeliner pen, but it's brown. I'm sure you could literally just buy yourself a brown eyeliner pen. And it makes these cute little strokes. So I like to do this in the more sparse areas, and it works for me. So then the second Glossier product that I use is this Boy Brow. I feel like lots of people have heard about this, but it's a tinted brow gel and it actually fills in your eyebrows as well. It attaches to the hair really well and it looks really, really good. So this is my favorite brow gel ever. Okay, so let's get started. I kind of zoomed in on my eye here. It kind of is freaking me out, but whatever. So this is the technique that I learned from Nikki Tutorials. She actually uses this little razor. It's like a tiny little thing. And she kind of shaves her little peach fuzzes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that just a little bit. I find that it makes it super smooth. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is why I can't find my brushes, because I have a billion of them. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the KatVonD 70 brush. It is super, super thin. I mean, mine's kind of messed up now because I've had it for a long time, but it creates these perfect little strokes. I really, really like this brush. It's perfect for me. So yeah, I use this with pomade. I also did prime underneath my brow. I used a primer and put it under there because I just like when it's smooth. So first, I try to connect this area here. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that line straight down to the tail here. There. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but on top. Oh, and also don't forget to brush your brows. Now I'm connecting these two tails here with the pomade. And honestly, like, it's the tool you use. If you use a good tool like this brush, it's gonna make putting on your eyebrows 10 times easier. So I would recommend this brush to everyone. Also, mine's fucked, so that sucks, but whatever. Still works. And now I am blending the pomade around a little bit. And it's okay to make mistakes. I mean, mine's kind of looking a little ratchet right now, but I go in and I put concealer underneath. Like, I carve out my brow, and then honestly, that's my trick to making it look perfect. Now I'm kind of blending it into where there's no product. I'm kind of spreading it around here so that it blends more nicely. Now I take the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder and I take the lighter shade. So I go underneath. And then I kind of blend it in to the other product so that it looks nice. And that takes like 2 seconds. Make sure that you're brushing it too, because then that's what makes the product look nice. So there's kind of a weird part here. So what I like to do when I'm kind of having like weird spacey areas in my brow is I like to take the other shade in the powder, the darker shade, and fill it in just a little bit more towards the tail here. I'm using the Glossier Brow Flick, and I personally only use this in the front because this is where like my brow is really sparse. So I kind of make these natural little hair-like strokes. I like to spread them apart. I don't know why, that's just my personal preference. I am really shaky. I should have not drinking coffee. You can kind of just do them wherever. Like, they don't have to be perfect. I just like to use the super fine part of the thing. Like, I don't like to go like, because then it makes like this huge, big, thick line and it doesn't look as natural. So yeah, that's kind of how I do my brows. And then the last step that I do is I take the Glossier Boy Brow and I make my hairs look like they're kind of sticking up a little bit so they look more full. Also, this holds the brows in place all day too, so that's really nice. A lot of people really like this style of brows where it's really fluffy and cute. For me, it doesn't really suit my face, I don't think. So I just kind of like take it down a notch. Concealer will do that a little bit too. So that's my next step, is I'm going in with a concealer. So any concealer will do. I am using the Tarte Shape tape, which is one of my favorites. And a lot of people go and carve like right against the brow. I kind of like to put it like right under, and then I like to blend it up because I don't know, it looks more clean that way, I think, in my opinion. Alright, so there you go. This is basically what I do. Then I take a bigger, fluffier concealer brush. Then I blend the concealer like into the brow, and that kind of makes it look pretty natural. It makes it kind of look like the concealer isn't even there. So let me just show that to you guys. there we go. That is my brow. It is done. So this is me with one brow done, one brow not done. There's a big difference, I think. Yeah, for sure. Also remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Like, my eyebrows are so different and it's so hard to work with, but just keep practicing and you will be able to like make it snatched. I really hope that you guys like this video. I hope you guys like that I did it up close on my brow. Like, let me know what you like about this video and I will try to do the same on the next one. Also, tell me what you're doing in quarantine. What are you spending your time doing? I really want to know. I am using this time to make videos and focus on makeup, but I'm also still in university, so that's kind of a thing that I'm kind of doing. I hope you guys have a fun time, and